So we moved to Clifton Park in 2008. I was in like 6th grade. And I honestly love this town. I've been around, seen a lot of other towns, and nothing quite hits home, like Clifton Park. And if there's one thing my dad's good at, it's bringing the community together. When we first moved here, there weren't a lot of Bengali Americans in Clifton Park. However, as the years went by and more came, my dad found a way to organize them all together and build community, as you can see here behind us. You know, there's nothing my dad can't do that he doesn't put his mind to. So, Dad?
Yeah.
Thank you, Mahir. Thank you, Tasnia. I would like to express my sincere gratitude to Congressman Paul Tonku for joining us today. It is truly an honor, Congressman, that you came here today with your busy schedule. Thank you so much again. I also wanted to extend my heartfelt appreciation to the Democratic Committee of Clifton Park, Campaign Committee of Zabed Manir, and all the volunteers and all guests. Thank you for being here. I am privileged to have you all here today. When I made my decision to run for Clifton Park Town Board, I vividly remember at the dinner table, I told my wife and 3 kids, I like to run for Clifton Park Town Board. My wife's initial reaction, are you serious? What are you talking about? Do you know how much commitment and time you need to do that? My response was resoundingly, yes, I can. At that moment, my 3 kids, my 3 boys, they say, we are proud of you, Dad. At that very moment, I realized support starts from family. Thank you for your support. I also wanted to express my sincere appreciation to my extended family. They are here today. Thank you for your continuous support. Interestingly, when I made my decision to run, it turns out to be my 12 years old kid, Eli. Eli, can you stand up? He is the biggest campaign critics of Friends of Zabed Manir. First question he asked me, Dad, if you are elected, what are you going to do for bike path? He's a biker. He's an avid biker. It's not only Eli. Many kids in this community have the same thing in their minds. Current town board have no plan to make an enjoyable playground and bike path for kids. They should look into it. I'm going to talk about a little bit about myself, because some of you know me and some of you don't know me. So let me give you my background. I've been working for State of New York for last 24 years. My primary job is to support State Police, Department of Correction, Children and Family Services. So every day my job is to keep New York State safe. I also have project management experience. I have implemented multi-million-dollar projects. So I am very confident. If I get elected, I can apply the same knowledge and same skill in Clifton Park. I know my speech is getting a little longer, but I'm going to address 3 issues, only basic 3 issues. Recently, I attended a Green Committee meeting. That's where I learned Clifton Park has 119 acres of natural land. Unfortunately, current town board has no plan to preserve them. This is alarming. As you know, we are the nation. We always try to make sure our citizens are safe. Our first responder been working 24/7. We proved it in September 11. We proved it during COVID-19, particularly our firefighters. Unfortunately, this is very sad. Town of Clifton Park trying to raise tax on our firefighters, who fights every day to save our life. That makes me think we need change. My last item, balance of power. If one party is in power for a long time, what happened? Let's give you sense of dictatorship. And this is what's happening. That's why we have 4 candidates, including myself, Town Justice Ryback, Dan Bull for Highway Supervisor, and Mario Fantini, and myself. Please, on November 7th, please look for those 4 names. Manir Campaign Committee is committed to knock every single door. Doesn't matter about your party affiliation. We need to send one message. Public want their government back. They want transparency, accountability. Congressman actually mentioned about IT infrastructure and engineering. I'd like to mention one other thing. As you know, I've been working for State of New York, and my profession is information technology. Think about it. When there is a disaster happen during snowstorm, highway supervisor should be able to communicate with his team. He should be able to pinpoint what happened, what location. In order to do that, you need robust IT infrastructure. I promise you, if I win, this is going to be my first proposal, how to build communication network, and we can support our citizens. I am really grateful to my community. I'm grateful to my campaign committee and all the dedicated volunteers, and especially Martha, Dustin, Mai, Michelle. Thank you for your kind words. And Ram, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Enjoy your dinner.
Yes, Zabed Manir.